can't even imagine if I hope somebody is thinking is. Oh, um, what was I gonna say? Oh, you see the way I am. You leave anytime you can, 'cause I'm crazy and I'm hurt. That on my shoulders is going berserk. You see, you hear the same old talk about same old lies. You see the way I am. You leave anytime you can, 'cause I'm crazy and I'm hard. That on my shoulders is going berserk. The boom, not one, but two. Because there was two different kinds, and I couldn't decide. So I'm like, we have half of one, and half dozen of one, and 6 of the other. You're like, Brady, you're really showing your age, you know. Hey, I can use an abacus. Can you? It's pretty fucking simple. You know what? I don't know if you guys know. If you're smart like me, okay, if you're smart like me, then what you'll do is you'll go in to what my history is. You'll go on to my, look at me showing some skin. I'm just kidding. So anyway, they damn it, man, my nipples. I just remember on Pink Floyd The Wall, he's tripping, he shaves his nipples off. I mean, I have friends that did their eyebrows, you know. They come out of the bathroom, I'm tripping, like, why didn't you do that? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And like, the caterpillars, the little caterpillars. I don't know why they did it. They did it. Maybe the same reason why the guy cut his nipples off with a razor blade. It's fucked up. And if you want to go into that, my favorite artist, Salvador Dali, you can't see it from here because it's right there. And it's of course the persistence of memory. It's in every college dorm room, right? So I know you know what I'm talking about. The melting clocks. And I mean that's his thing too, but which says a lot. It says so much. Don't you guys get it? Time is man made. Read this book. It's called fucking The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. And it's like a kid's, kind of like maybe you'd read it in junior high or something, or maybe high school, but I read it now and it fucking blew my mind. It's called The Timekeeper. I found out too, Mitch Albom, he wrote, I believe, was it Jonathan Livingston Seagull? Some one of those, you know, touchy-feely books, whatever. Nah, but like, okay, have you ever heard the fastest or who can roll the great joint roll off? But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's look, I have Rasta color bracelet there. Hey, how did Fox News call me and fucking it's just Fox News. See, see how they're two fucking red, yellow, and green, or red, yellow. You know what's cool about living here too? It's like, it's there's gay people that live a lot around here, right? Because they just are. So like I wear something like this, and I don't feel like I'm like anyone looks at me like I'm gay or something. I mean, I know it's stupid to say. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I'm like, this is cool, man. I don't usually wear like in LA. I would now, I guess, but this I got a couple of years ago. I love this shirt, man, and I really wouldn't wear paisley and pink. I mean, I'm just not that kind of guy. But I am now. I mean, I am. I want to be. Like, I want to be able to, and it's comfortable. Really, that's what I'm after. And it looks cool too. I'm not gonna lie. I like to dress nice, and everyone gives me nice clothes. They just give it. Someone gave me this. That's why I have it. All my clothes, almost. My so like my socks and boxers. Everybody just gives it to me. Hats, shirts, jackets, pants, hand-me-downs, or I'll get them at the thrift shop, brand new. Come on, man. I ain't gonna go. I mean, certain things I'll buy at brand, like I'll get, like some pajama pants or something. But still, I could get that for like a quarter at the thrift store for nice ones that are already all broken and comfortable. But so there's that. I mean, like I was at Walmart buying food and like I didn't have any clean towels, like big shower towels. Take a shower. I wanted to take a shower. And so I was like, and it was like $2. I'm just gonna get this white shower towel, man. Fuck it. Just buy it instead of wash one of mine. And I need one anyway, another one. So I only have like two or three. Two maybe. Uh, anyway, I wanted to come on here because I wanted to say a couple things. And I wanted to show you guys a couple things. Um, so without further ado, I need input. He's so like, sorry guys. He's so like, all right. And welcome to Need Input. I'm your host, Blaze. Blaze is cool as fuck. I'm your host, Blaze. We're gonna be discussing. Well, he's got a new, really fancy intro, right? Which is cool, but I like his old one. I mean, I just like how he goes, "Hi, welcome to Need Input." And he lives in Japan, so his wife's like, this Pokemon chick, probably. I've never seen it. But Need Input. And he's like, he's so fucking cool, man. Me and him started our channels around like the same day or so. And started another channel, and they have like thousands of subscribers. They have thousands of subscribers. I have 137, but I ain't really trying. I'm not like putting shit together that much. Really, like I'll mirror someone's shit. I have so much shit to tell you. I just can't type it all, and I don't. It's too much to put it all together and stuff. I can go online and give you like the words to type in, and then you'll read it and know. But I can't sit and I'll sit here and tell you like what I think and know and where to go. But you gotta remember, and I'll even leave links, because that's not that hard. I just hit copy, paste, or you guys can go to my page, right? This page, and it'll tell you everything that I'm fucking, everything that I am, subscribed to, all the shit I watch. I can cut to the chase for you though. It's like the Mandela. Okay, look, I would go by this. The more like production value is put into it, like fancy shit, right? I mean, there are like need input. You know, he lives in Japan. I mean, you can do that, right? Like, I can do it with mine, but it's too much time. Like, I need it. By the time I get it out, there's already something else happening, right? Or we've already figured something out. Do you realize 3 years have gone by with us and just fucking focusing on other shit where who knows what they've been doing and passing, you guys? It's scary, is what the fuck it is. 3 years. They've had our head in the fucking up our asses, okay? This Trump bullshit. What are you for? I'm against him. What the fuck ever, okay? It really upsets me. I'm really upset about it because people, you've got to fucking stop it. You gotta stop creating. What you're doing is creative visualization. Or, believe me, my sister is a crystal wearing, fucking oil selling. I'm not kidding. She sells doTERRA oils. I have them all right there. She's a oil sale. She's a snake oil salesman. No, they really were. She sells oils. She fucking and everything. Look, she's in crystals, all that shit, right? Which is one thing I know my niece gave me when, which is I really fucking love it. It's like right here somewhere. Anyway, here it is. It's a crystal. Look at this crystal. Look at this. I've had meth pieces that were this big or bigger, way bigger. Anyway, it's quartz, and I'm sitting here, and I had two of my little magnetic lifesaver things, and I had a clipboard right here, and you know how the clipboard has that metal part that goes up, right? I had two. I had like a lifesaver, and then a couple of inches, and then another lifesaver, which is magnets, right? And I had this in my hand, and I passed over it, and when I went boom, boom. When I passed over those two, it went weird. It felt weird, like it tugged, that magnetic tug. And I realized, holy shit, quartz is fucking magnetic. It's a magnetic rock. It's not a rock, I don't think. It's a crystal. You know what crystal stands for? Pattern. I didn't know that. I mean, I do now, but it doesn't really make sense though. But it does. It's on a molecular level almost, I think. But then how would they know? I don't know. They've been studying. They've had microscopes longer than telescopes, right? Are the same. Same. The guy broke the telescope, the microscope off, and looked through the motherfucker the wrong way at the moon, right? And it worked. And the telescope was born, right? So my lifesavers. I'm making tower busters, you guys. These motherfuckers. You bury them by a you bury them underneath by a 5G tower, and it'll fuck it all up. And that's just a magnetic bomb. It's not a bomb. It's just magnets, and like copper shavings and organite. certain rocks that will block the 5G. You bury them on the train tracks. That's what you do, because what that is a metal conduit across the fucking nation. If you do them there, and then it runs along the tracks across the country. It'll be electromagnetic energy. It'll block and the 5G and the 5G is just sort of death. What do you think the coronavirus is? It's 5G, guys. You don't just stand there and pass out from the face first without putting your arms out. It's bluish skin. I'm like, come on, dude. The fuck? It's so fake. It's so fake. But these drills tend to go fucking hot. So their drill, boom, it's hot. Every one, not just one, every single one. Okay? I've seen, and they even say, there's this one lady that's like, yeah, I was at Vegas, I was at Charlottesville, and I was at the Pulse nightclub shooting. And she's just like a crisis actor, right? And they just tell them, they say, hey, look, these people don't give a fuck about our country. They're probably illegal fucking aliens. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah. So I just can't believe you guys don't buy it. Don't fucking believe it. Okay. It's a joke. They at the very most they're running tests. Oh, you know how someone was saying, this is crazy. We were saying, I was saying anyway, and stuff. I was saying, like, why doesn't I mean, if I'm looking at, remember last time I was on, we were talking about. Am I seeing something, like if I hold up a page to someone that's like not Mandela affected, do they see the exact same thing as me, or do we see something different? Literally, like literally. I mean, because really all we have is we're hallucinating. I mean, that's what it is. I don't even want to bring up oh man, NASA. I don't even want to bring up NASA. Mini Mike, boxes. What do we call them? Boxes. We call them boxes. Gives him a New Jersey. He's got that nickname for him. Boxes. No boxes. Is he no boxes or boxes? And then he's got Pocahontas, or he'll call him Mini Mike. Like, he gets in your head. That's how he wins. I'm not kidding. It's entertaining, to say the least, and it's very you can learn if you to say the most. So if you've read The Art of the Deal, like I have, it's on my bookshelf right there. The Donald J. Trump, The Art of the Deal. You know what else I've read? Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. I've also read Karl Marx, Communist Manifesto, the Marxist Manifesto. I did my thesis on the Second Amendment in the Bill of Rights. Yeah, so I'm pretty well read. It's well known. And you know what? I collect. I collect. I just don't know if people can see it. We're sitting right next to it. And then when I point out, like, they can't see it, and people think, like, being Mandela affected, like, it's special. I'm special. No. It's like I wouldn't wish it on my worst motherfucking enemy. You guys have no idea what it's like unless you are one. And I think pretty much anyone that would be on my channel is. No, because people say stupid ass comments like, companies change their logos, Brady. No shit. You don't think we thought of that, like, as a community of Mandela affected community? No shit. The first thing we did is went Ford logo as a little curly Q. When the fuck did that happen? That's never been like that. So we went to Logopedia, right? And other books. And it says it's always been that way with the curly Q. And it even has, there was guys that went so far as to find the oldest Ford signs and shit, and they had them, and they were from like the 20s. No kidding. And they were dated from the 20s. They're all rusty. And the curly, it's like, so reality literally is changes. That's why people freak out. People fear the unknown. Okay, I embrace it. Just kidding. I'm all like cool or some shit. I do embrace the unknown. I don't give a fuck. If I'm willing to do things I've done in my life, then I should be able to do that. Whatever I was talking about. I forgot already. Whatever. So I had weed still, but I the other day I got some, or I was gonna get some, and I called him, and he wasn't home, or whatever, went around. And I'm like, and he called me back. I called him at like 8 in the morning, and he called me back at like noon. And he's like, dude, I'm home now at noon, right? And I'm like, oh man, they left, sorry, right? And he's like, fuck, I fucked up, huh? I'm like, I don't know, no. I'm like, oh, I'll get him. I'll just get it back. Get him back. So, but now it makes him like hurry up. He's like all fast now and prompt. Oh, how cool! Look, you know how blue my eyes are. That's one reason I like wearing this shirt. I love this shirt. It's, call me gay for it. I don't give a fuck. But that's what's one thing that's cool about living here is you don't have to worry about being judged for anything. It's cool. I could walk around probably in panties and no one would say nothing. They wouldn't. They'd be like, you're courageous. That's very courageous of you. Okay. Cool. You guys think I'm joking, don't you? Whoa, did you guys see it? They're not here. Look. They're everywhere. Oh my god, you guys. See them? Holy shit, there's one right in front of me. There's nothing here, you guys. There's nothing here. They're moving intelligently. Wow. It is scary. Kind of. And see, whoa. You see that shit? There's at least 100 spirits around me right now. That I can see through the camera, not around you in real life. Whoa! Did you see that shit? It just went poof. It's not there. They're not there. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm scared, you guys. You see that shit, right? I don't give a fuck. I'm documenting this shit. I'm gonna watch it over. How did they stop and turn? Why did they all go in different directions? It just turned. Now it's going down. What? They're everywhere, you guys. They're not here, though. They're not in real life. Like, they're not affected. You see? They're not affected by, like, wind or anything. Look. They stop, turn around, stop, go up, stop, turn, go down, stop. Look at them. This is scary, you guys. What the fuck are they? They're little orbs. I know they are. I know what they are. They're spirits. Ow. That's a good thing. It's probably all my dead friends. And my mom. And my grandma. I'm scared, kind of. I know there's a world that we cannot see that's around us, so I've got to just know that and just know it. Crazy. That smells nice. Maybe I'll roll this. There was something in the air tonight. Fernando. You guys remember that? I'm waiting to watch one of my late night videos like this and be rewatching it, and then all of a sudden there will be like a face in the window or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying. There was something in the air tonight. Fernando. Yeah, this is different weed, you can tell. Totally different. Not sure which one this is. There was something in the air tonight. Fernando. Let's see. I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna keep it out just enough because since I don't, I'll keep that one out to smoke and maybe big nug. I was like, fuck, why am I talking to myself? I forgot I was on live. It's alright. There was something in the air tonight. Fernando. That's, whoa, shit. That's ABBA, right? Or they say, also a song that they sing is, They sing also. Um, not Fernando, but money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Remember that song? Probably not. We had it on 8-track. Yo. There was something in the air. And but Fernando. This is nice weed. Both of them. I don't know which one are wrong. Or which one's which. No. I mean, I don't. I just want to know the difference. Wait. And this is gotta be this kind. Right? This is this kind. Mm-hmm. There was something in the air. Fernando. Let's keep that out. Whatever it is. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different kinds of bud. Just because someone gave me, a couple different people gave me some, and like I said, was saying about my friend across the way, I wanted him to know, because the other day I said, forget it. You got caught napping, homie. Like, he's napping on that shit. So, hey, I got it somewhere else. And so he's like, fuck. So now he wanted to make sure he got it. So then I knew he would hurry over. And so I'm really glad I got it too, because it's only 30. It's 60 for 2/8, so it's 30 an eighth, and it's like top shelf. It's like normally it would be like 60 an eighth if I went to the shop. That's why I still use the black market. It's better. It's more affordable. There's no taxes. I can afford taxes. We don't need no stinking taxes on a plant. That's bullshit. I won't do it. It's not fair. It's not right. So, what do you want to talk about? Oh, they were doing clinical trials of MDMA, aka ecstasy, at UCLA in LA and also in Berkeley, which I am sure none of that got out. The stuff, the medicine never got out. Partying the ass. So anyway, though, ecstasy, and believe me, I've done my share, and I will do more as much as I can. I love it. But no, I only can do it like twice a week at the most. When I used to have access to it, I did it once a week. That's it. And I did it in the daytime. I didn't do it and go to a club or nothing. I just did it, And it's great. And I'd have like revelations and shit, right? It was really, it cures depression. It helps in marriage, because it was only outlawed in 1987. And before that, psychiatrists, marriage counselors and shit, and addiction counselors prescribed it. It helps with alcohol. It cures alcoholism and opioid addiction, and marriage counseling, depression, anxiety, everything they're trying to push on us. And that's why they're trying to find out what it is and then make the opposite. Trust me, they're not trying to make us happy. Or maybe give us a pill and make this fucking dystopian nightmare not seem so bad. Maybe, I don't know. But it should be legal. It helps. It helped me with heroin addiction as well as alcohol addiction. It helped me a lot, and with depression, and it helped a lot with PTSD because when I was taking this for the about 5 years I was taking it was right after Corey died. It was the next door and I lived at his house with his parents. It was his next door neighbor, Gabe. He was a younger dude. He became my friend, and he sold them to me and gave them to me. Whatever. That's where I got them, and I did it every week. Tuesday, rolling Tuesdays. That's what I called it, because I had to go on Fridays. No. I had to go on Mondays to get my doses, and I knew I would have to piss test maybe, right? So, because he'd get MD, we'd go to Frisco, he'd get MDA and MDMA. One has, and one, either way, they have, one has amphetamine and one has methamphetamine in it, and it just does. So I would do it the day after I got my doses, so which was Tuesday. So I knew that I would be good to go. No, actually, I think I dosed on Tuesday, and then I'd take it right after I dosed and trip out all day. I'd be like, I'm doing airplanes down in the park because no kids are there. It's a huge park. This is on Thousand Oaks. When Bill was alive, Corey's dad. And do you want to know something, you guys? This ecstasy was pure. I went to Frisco with the guy and got it. I mean, it was unbelievably killer. They were Pokeballs, and he'd get 10,000 of each, and they're just huge bags of these. Two. They were a little bit longer, even filled with pills, and one would be blue pills, and one would be like yellow pills. And the lighter ones, blue, light blue, yellow, the reds and blues, dark blues, shit like that, speckles. Those were MDMA, and the other ones were MDA. They were a lot mellower. I mean, they are both good in their own right. It just depends. But it was pure, so pure. One day, Corey's dad, who was 80 probably at the time, and I went with him. I got up to 290, 297, I think, almost 300 pounds. And after Corey died, and I started walking with Bill, walking his dog every single day, just for 15 minutes, and slamming water. And I weigh now like 190, I think, 187. That's what I've always weighed my whole life. So I lost like 90 pounds during that time. Also, it helps. It's good apparently for weight loss too. So me and Bill, so here's what's cool, okay? I would always tell him, I'm rolling Tuesdays. I'd show him the pills. I'd be like, they're so killer. Because, I talk, but on ecstasy, it's like, it's like a machine gun. Right? And, shaka. Like this right now. So anyway, so this is just for today to smoke. Okay. Okay, will do. There was something in the air. Fernando. Here we go. And then I just take this. And put this on it. And bread tie. And then my lead for the day is right there. I'd probably be in trouble for that somehow. So anyway, what I was trying to say was that it really had helped. Oh, but so I lost 100 pounds, almost 90 pounds during that time, and I was so happy. I wasn't depressed. It was doing all these things for me, right? And I had girlfriends and shit. It was really, I was very outgoing. It was awesome. Just taking it once a week. I mean, I never and I always had a bunch of them on me. Like I'd give them to people or eat, if I met a girl or something, I'll be like, here, I think. Anyway, so check this out. Here's the whole point of this fucking story. Is MDMA is awesome, ecstasy, and after a while, after Bill, he was 80 years old, Corey's dad, Bill, after Corey died of a heart attack, and I thought it would be an OD, but when we got the coroner's report, it was a heart attack. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I looked at Bill after when Corey died, and we were talking to the coroner and shit, and he's like, "Don't worry, stay here," like that. And I'm like that, And talking to the coroner, and Corey's body was right there, still laying there, blanket on it. Anyway, so he goes, and that same blanket that covered his body, I used that blanket that night to sleep, right where he slept, because it was a couch with two ends that were like your feet went up, and those were where we slept, and in the middle was a table, and on his side was kick-ass, my side was broke, but it worked. And after he died that night, I slept on his side because it wasn't broken, and I used the blanket that I used to cover his body up. It didn't even bother me. And Barbara goes, if you feel creeped out sleeping in there tonight or any night, you can come out on the couch or whatever. And I'm like, okay. But I wasn't. It was like enveloping. It was more comforting. It was the exact opposite of creepy. It was very comforting, very spiritual, and very awesome. It's a cool experience. Anyway, so him and his father did not talk. They had no relationship. I was still friends with his dad a little bit before he died, and he didn't like it. He got pissed. I think he got a little bit jealous. Whatever. Anyway, he didn't like his dad. Why can't I not like him? Yeah. His dad would just tell it how it is. He didn't give a fuck. That's why I liked him. That's why Corey didn't like him. I mean, he was kind of a dick, probably, to Corey. I guess if it was your dad, he was my friend, and it was different. Now I kind of see how Trey I felt, but whatever. Anyways, so Bill, when he was 80, that was back then, right? But then not too long ago after that, a few years ago, or just like a couple of years ago, he died. Just like 2 years ago, maybe. But Barbara called me and said, Brady, I asked Bill because he said, I'm gonna die, I'm getting ready to die, blah blah blah. And she said, I asked Bill. So anyway, one day Bill said, when we were walking the dogs, and I was like rolling and shit, and And he's like, "Can I try one?" I always wanted to get him to take one. And I'm like, "Yeah, here, take one." He asked for one. I'm like, "Here, you take it." He took it, right? And he's like, "Oh, he had a shit. He had a grin from ear to ear though for like a day, 2 day, a week. Right? He loved it, and but he never did it again. He didn't want to make it hooked or something. I don't know. Whatever. He didn't say that. I understand. He just, but he really liked it. And so anyway, he really didn't say much to me. He said, "Wow, that's nice," and shit. Anyway, but I was telling him I was helping